It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. It's Barcelona up against Bayern Munich. Suarez! Keeper's contribution, but what next? Here is Joshua Kimmich. Thomas Müller. Leon Goretzka. This is Müller. Untidy in possession. Suarez. I always think it's impossible, Lee, not to be moved when you cut. Suarez! And that's a fine stop. It's a Barcelona corner. And he's fired over the corner. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there. Just put him off balance.
Kimmich. It doesn't matter for how long you've been covering this great game of football. It's still a joy to watch Lionel Messi at his best. And he very often is at his best, Lee.
Well, very few players I'd pay good money to watch. And I'd pay a ticket entrance for him, that's for sure. Every single game he plays, he gives me something. Even if he doesn't play well, just watching him move on the pitch, it's just fantastic.
Rakitic. Sergio Roberto. As a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door, as he did then. Leon Goretzka. Kimmich with it. It's with Kingsley Coman. And he's made headway. And a goal for Bayern. They nudge in front.
Well, the opening goal in any game is important, but the Champions League final, wow.
Jordi Alba. De Jong. Now Jordi Alba. Moving the ball nicely. Looking for that final pass. He was in the right place to intercept. Here is Joshua Kimmich. Kimmich with it. It's with Kingsley Coman. Here is Thiago. Goretzka. Bayern moving the ball around and getting deep into opposition territory. This is Coman. And that was a very fine read. Rakitic on the ball. Messi. Now, what can Lionel Messi do from here? Antoine Griezmann in position at the far post. Corner for Barcelona. Corner kick played over. Fist on ball. But on the domestic front, everything went swimmingly for Barcelona last time round, securing the 26th league title and with 3 games to spare, Lee.
Well, absolutely. They're a winning machine. Real Madrid's demise might have had something to do with that. They won the...
Big chance to get them on terms. He's foiled them on his own. Could be a chance to break here. Not enough cut and thrust, but they keep possession. Coman. Oh, he's through here. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. It has to be, surely. Really important tackle. Being pressed and pressed high. Kimmich. Goretzka. Can he make it count? A goal for Bayern to extend their advantage. So 2-0 now. De Jong. Rakitic. Fluency of movement. Rakitic. says penalty, and an opportunity for them to pull one back here. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something, and the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Well, as we see it again, I can tell you his nerves will have been jangling, but he kept his nerve. Really good penalty.
So there we have it, 2-1.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Read it magnificently and intercepted. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Suarez. Messi. Barca maintain possession, advantage. And that's an important intervention. Serge Gnabry. Thiago. Davis. Coman. Now Müller. Goretzka! Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Now Busquets. Rakitic. Frankie de Jong. Jordi Alba. Now Griezmann. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. De Jong. And that is how to tackle inside your own penalty area. And breaking at pace with menace. Well, the attack lacked a little bit of oomph. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Well, Bayern will be happy if it stays like this for sure. Still some work to do in the second half, though. With the clock ticking down before their half-time cup of tea, it's imperative that the players stay concentrated.
Goretzka. And here's Joshua Kimmich, taking care of business defensively here. He just let his opponent glide, but wonderful vision from Lionel Messi. Well, as the attacking side, you might dispute it, but offside by a hair.
Yeah, spot on from the linesman. Spot on, but he was close.
This is Müller. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. David Alaba. Kimmich. Here is Thiago. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Suarez, just straying offside. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
2 minutes of added time.
This is Coman. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Messi. And there's the whistle. Half-time it is. A radiant... ...45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. David Alaba. Alphonso Davies. Now Griezmann. Frankie de Jong. Jordi Alba. Barcelona moving the ball swiftly and finding themselves in a promising position. He made it look simple, really. Straight down the throat of Neuer. Gnabry. Logley. Piqué. Frankie de Jong. Lionel Messi. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Well, great read there to intercept. Space here for Barcelona. Space and time for the cross. Shot attempted. Alaba puts his body on the line. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, it petered out. De Jong. Now Griezmann. De Jong. Thomas Müller. Gnabry with it. Thiago. Kimmich with it. Müller. Now Coman. Coman's pass needed to be better. Half an hour remaining then. Sergio Busquets. De Jong. Now Griezmann. An awful lot of green space to run into. He's got to score! And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
And given away. Serge Gnabry. Here is Joshua Kimmich. Müller. And very deftly cut out. What's he going to do here? Müller. Well, visionary passing. Oh, he's missed the chance to extend their advantage.
Oh, a golden opportunity to really put the game to bed.
Piqué with it. Sergio Roberto. And a chance for him on the flank. Suarez. And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision. Goretzka. Possession lost. Intercepted. A real struggle to contain him. Griezmann. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. So 20 minutes to go. Goretzka. Bayern succeed in getting the ball forward. Can they produce from here? De Jong. Here is Joshua Kimmich. Lewandowski now. Goretzka. Now with Lewandowski. Sometimes the defender reads your mind. That's what happened to Lewandowski. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Lewandowski. It's there for him. He's gone for power, but might be regretting that now, Lee.
Oh my. Why? How? So many questions.
And he's made headway. The net is staring him in the face. He's given it straight to the opposition. Müller. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Messi. A bit sloppy in possession. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
With a narrow lead and the clock ticking away, it's so easy for the Bayern players to lose concentration. Asking the referee how long to go, looking over at the bench for signals. Staying focused is a skill.
I don't think the goalkeeper will be the slightest bit bothered by that effort.
Well, he won't want to watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was way wide there.
Kimmich. Goretzka. This is Müller. Lewandowski. Leon Goretzka. Lewandowski. Sergio Roberto. Rakitic on the ball. Suarez. Piqué. A really sumptuous ball. Griezmann. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Messi. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Thiago. Kimmich with it. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. What a shocking pass, really. Piqué. Lewandowski. Gnabry with it. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And the final whistle. And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It is Liverpool facing Manchester City.
Well, we started with 32 teams.
Must score! The goalkeeper relatively untroubled.
Yeah, he's not going to let that one in, Derek.
The ball with Rodri. Well, you know, Lee, having been in Istanbul in 2005 to witness what I thought was the greatest Liverpool comeback in European history, I didn't think that would ever be rivaled, but against Barcelona last season it was.
Well, we've seen some nights at Anfield, some magical nights. That's got to be one of the best nights they've ever had. 3-0 down from the first leg. Absolutely sensational game it was.
Liverpool continue to advance. Will they be able to convert? Here's Robertson. Henderson. Salah. Could be a chance to break here. David Silva. Well, the counter chance was there, but no more. Sané. Fabinho now. Roberto Firmino. Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. A chance to whip it in. A poor cross, all things considered. And so it will be a corner. Over it comes. Van Dijk. Promising sequence. Mane. Aguero. Chance to attack using width. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Sadio Mane now. He's in with a chance. And with that, they take the lead.
Well, just look at the celebrations, Derek. The fans are starting to believe it's theirs.
Number 10.
Underway once more. Liverpool have the lead. David Silva. De Bruyne. Poor pass under no real pressure. It's with Roberto Firmino. Slipshod passing. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Wijnaldum. Beautifully disguised ball. Mane. Has a go. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. Rodri. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Now Mendy. Liverpool throw in here. And space on the wing for Liverpool. And Mane in the thick of things. And you need your defender to take charge. He's beaten his man, giving it a try. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. He's given it straight to the opposition. Rodri. Aguero. And the counter looks on here. Options available. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. He goes short. Aguero, and a chance to level it. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely amazing.
Well, not quite. He's given it away. Moving forward effectively. It's with David Silva. Aguero. Mendy. And now Sterling. An authoritative challenge. Alexander-Arnold. Good numerical situation. Blocked there by Fernandinho. De Bruyne now. Breaking at pace. And very deftly cut out. De Bruyne. Good visualisation and execution. And the referee has pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty. And now, let's see if they can level it up. Penalty given and yellow card handed out. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him. So, a level contest. 1-1. He was outthought just then. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. That's a very fine claim under pressure. Henderson. Liverpool continue to advance. Will they be able to convert? Salah. Playing with purpose and control. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Henderson. They could nudge in front. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, what a time to score. The forwards are in absolute dreamland. The defenders slugging their way back to the half-time team talk. They're not going to enjoy this.
Having conceded, Manchester City know they've got to come up with a response.
The referee has indicated...
We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Aguero. A very good tackle. Sadio Mane now. Half-time then, and we're sorry. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. David Silva. Rodri. Aguero. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Wijnaldum. Robertson. Wijnaldum. It's with Roberto Firmino. Goalkeepers have to be mindful that long shots like that can come in.
Yeah, I always look at goalies and say, do your job, keep the ball out the net. Good job he didn't let that one in.
Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Sané. Silva. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Sterling. Shot attempted. Keeper's contribution, but what next?
Well, they're still behind, Derek, aren't they? But how? What incredible goalkeeping that was.
Henderson. So typical of Jordan Henderson. Perfect read. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Speculative ball fired to the near post. De Bruyne. Sané. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Storm weathered, it seems. Right on top of it, Henderson. Fernandinho. Sergio Aguero has it. Sloppy from Sané. Firmino. It's with David Silva. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Well, a long-range effort, but into the goalkeeper's midriff.
Yeah, the hardest thing is picking the flight up. Once he's done that, it's pretty simple.
Aguero. They couldn't maintain possession. See some progress with the ball at his feet. Will he play it in? He takes aim. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Sergio Aguero has it. It's with David Silva. He has teammates to play it to. Aguero. Can he get them level? Not even close to troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, no, I can see what he's trying to do. He just got the technique all wrong. He'll get another chance.
It's with Fabinho. Wijnaldum now. Henderson has it. Fabinho now. Firmino. He's got the right idea with that pass. It looked as though he might have been onside, but he was just a fraction off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
A change in the offing for City. Sané. De Bruyne now. And he was in the right place to intercept. Fabinho now. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. And getting the ball forward is the key for Manchester City here. Will there be any end product? Wijnaldum now. Robertson. Sadio Mane now. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Wijnaldum. Salah! And he's fired it against the post.
Well, if that had gone in, that would have been a different complexion to this game. But as it stands, it's still close, Derek.
Virgil van Dijk. Well, in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
With a narrow lead and the clock ticking away, it's easy for the Liverpool players to lose concentration. Asking the referee how long to go, looking over at the bench, staying focused is a skill.
Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. It's there for him! And it's... in for Liverpool. Is there a way back for the opposition now? No shortage of... goals in this match, 3-1. David Silva. De Bruyne. Only 10 minutes remaining here. The ball with Rodri. Mahrez. Options in the centre. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Rodri. It's with David Silva. Here's Mahrez. Sergio Aguero has it. Mahrez. Aguero. That move looked as though it had genuine potential, but it's broken down. Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold has it. Liverpool obsessed with finding a forward gear. Now, what can they do from this position? He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
Please give a round of applause
David
to
Silva.
today's man of the match.
Mahrez.
Number 9, Roberto Firmino.
It's with David Silva. Aguero, and showing fine vision. They've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game, and this could be a dramatic finale. 3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked?
The referee
Pass
has
after
indicated
pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. Salah. Must score. And the final whistle, the cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other I must say it's a real privilege to be here. Millions from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. I'm Derek Ray. My co-commentator is, as always, Lee Dixon. And with the atmosphere building up very nicely, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It is Manchester City taking on Real Madrid.
Well, I'm so excited for everybody, the fans, everybody connected to both clubs. But it's the players I'm so excited for. I've never actually played in a Champions League final, but played in other finals. I know what they're feeling. We can see the nerves already starting to jangle. How do you cope with those nerves, Derek? How do you settle yourself down before what's going to become probably the biggest game of your career?
Oh, that's an interesting pass. It could be for Raheem Sterling. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. He's driven in the corner. Well, that's the end of that for now. Well, 2018-2019 was a big success story for Manchester City, but there was heartbreak in the Champions League at the quarter-final stage against Spurs.
Yeah, one of the best games of the competition, no doubt about that. Settled by 2 VAR moments, you have to say. Sterling's offside and Llorente's allowed goal, but what an advertisement for football.
It might be the moment to get them ahead. And it's in for Manchester City. And that is precisely what he does. Clinical, masterful.
Here's the replay, and I can see why the keeper's a little frustrated. He thought he got enough on that to keep it out, but it's just gone past him and he's unlucky, really.
And so the game back in business. City ahead here. Modric. A very good tackle. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. This is Kroos. They're advancing here, Real Madrid. Can they take advantage of the position they're in? Casemiro. On the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? So early in this game, and the referee not really hesitating. A yellow card it is, and that could make it difficult for player and official.
Well, it changes the complexion of your game, the way you play your match.
Beautifully disguised ball. Well, now in a dangerous position. It has to be, surely. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Just not looking confident in possession. And Benzema at the hub of this attack. Let's see what he does next. Possession changes hands, the interception there. It is advantage Manchester City here. Could be a chance to break here. And Sterling has it. And crossed in the direction of the back post. And it's gone behind for the corner. Corner kick played in and passed away. Firing it towards goal and stifled by Casemiro. Walker crossed accurately towards the far post and cleared away. Benzema. Benzema given away. Mahrez. Sergio Aguero has it. Mahrez. Promising sequence. Rodri. Rodri! Courtois with the easy save. Lucas Vazquez. The pass from Lucas Vazquez was devoured. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Mahrez. Amazing reflexes from Thibaut Courtois.
Oh, it's fantastic. Every team needs a brilliant goalkeeper. and this lad falls into that category.
Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
Benzema. The ball with Lucas Vazquez. Benzema wasteful with that one. Walker. Mahrez. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. It looked as though he almost forced the shot that time.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
Course. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. This is Sergio Ramos. Benzema. Benzema. Promising looking ball. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. Oh, he's given it away. Well, his opponent bamboozled. The timing was perfect. It had to be. Far from a good pass. Casemiro. Poor pass under no real pressure. Over the top towards Raheem Sterling. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Oh, a lovely ball. He continues his run. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Sergio Aguero has it. It's with David Silva. And getting the ball forward is the key for Manchester City here. Will there be any end product? A City free kick forthcoming. Aguero. And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort, he smashed it.
Toni Kroos. Lucas Vazquez. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages.
Of 3 minutes.
Lost it. Mahrez. Aguero. Here's Mahrez. Tremendous ball played through. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
This is Kroos. The ball with Lucas Vazquez. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Half-time then. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Marcelo. Excellent challenge. It's with David Silva. Sterling. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. And going short with it. And now Stones. Significant acreage for City to run into. Rodri. Pure ball control. Options around him. Rodri. It's with David Silva. Alexander Zinchenko. Sterling. Options in the centre. Silva. Here's Aguero. Firing it towards goal. And with that, they take the lead.
Well, just look at the celebrations, Derek. The fans are starting to believe it's theirs. Well, I just love to look at perfect technique, and you won't get any better than this. It's just a dream strike. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
So they're playing again. Can Real Madrid bounce back?
Manchester City goal. Number 10, Sergio Aguero.
Modric. This is Kroos. Giving the ball away. Now Zinchenko. David Silva. Possession ceded by City here. Benzema. Oh, he fancies his chances. Ederson was always likely to catch that one.
Well, Derek, the stats tell you everything. Slim pickings out there, not created enough. I can't see them getting back in this game unless their forwards up their game a little bit.
A wonderful intervention. Big chance to get them on terms. They didn't quite do enough. Now Zinchenko. De Bruyne. This with David Silva. Sterling. Good technique displayed. De Bruyne. Rodri. Walker now. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Rodri. David Silva. De Bruyne. Keeper did his job to begin with. Pressing as a team. Now Zinchenko. And Sterling has it. Dangerous looking attack. Can he put it away? And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away.
Well, here it is, a striker's bread and butter, simple finish, but it's the positioning that gets him the goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here.
Number 10, Sergio Aguero.
The ball with Lucas Vazquez. Now Casemiro. He's managed to lose his marker. Failed to keep hold of it. Chance to reduce the arrears. Still possibilities. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Keen to take it short here. And now here's Eden Hazard. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Showing plenty of defensive acumen and conceding the throw-in. Marcelo. Isco. Now with Benzema. He's just veered into an offside position this time.
Substitution for Real Madrid.
Substitution for Real Madrid.
Number 17, Lucas Vazquez. To be replaced by number 11, Gareth
David
Bale.
Silva. Rodri. Aguero. Sterling. Now Zinchenko. He has plenty of support. Silva. Possession changes hands. The interception there. Given away. De Bruyne now. Aguero. At times they make passing look easy. Can't miss! surely. Well, you know, I don't think the goalkeeper will be the slightest bit bothered by that effort.
Well, he won't want to watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was way, way wide there.
Now Casemiro. The ball with Luka Modric. Rodri. Aguero. Tremendous ball played through. Silva. It's there for him. Well, it's a procession of goals. And surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, as we can see, it's all about the technique. That's where the power comes from. Blistering shot.
Well, as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Karim Benzema. Just 10 minutes to go. Sterling. Individual quality coming to the fore. And Ramos gets in the way. So the corner played into the box. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Crossing possibilities. The ball with Rodri. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Fantastic overall read by Isco. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Walker.
For today's man of the match.
De Bruyne now.
Number 21.
Routine stop for Courtois. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Gundogan. And tremendous defensive intuition from Sergio Ramos. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And the counter-attack came to nothing. Rodri. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus now. Well, they were clearly on the receiving end, so a free kick is next. And there will be a booking for Ramos here.
How many times have you said that, Derek, in your career?
Quite a few. Sterling. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Will he play it in? Well, being the leading marksman in the league, he's the man everyone is talking about as he warms up. Can he score again today? We're about to find out. Hello, a warm welcome, and this is the scene here at the Signal Iduna Park. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And the focus is on the Bundesliga. Live action coming up. It is Borussia Dortmund up against Hoffenheim.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one, Derek. Excite me. Come on, let's see some entertainment.
And introducing the Borussia Dortmund side, it's the impressive Pau Lopez between the posts. Serge Gnabry plays with Jadon Sancho out wide. And as for the attack, well, it has a bold look about it with 3 forwards listed from the beginning. He must finish! Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save. Well, the Dortmund fans can maybe feel a change in momentum. Just listen to them. They're still lucky to be level, though.
Mattia Caldara. Brown. It is going to be a Dortmund free kick. Thuram. Teamwork might be the key. But strong play here on the shielding front. They could nudge in front. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely amazing.
So the corner played into the box. It comes to nothing. Mattia Caldara. Salcedo. Brown. Marino. Has a go. The shot wasn't really far enough away from the goalkeeper, was it?
No, but he picked up the flight nice and early.
Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man. Lee, what do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, I hope these defenders have read the player notes for this game. They're up against the goal machine. They need all their focus and attention to stop him scoring today. Watch this space.
The ball with Kalou. And do they mean business on this occasion? Can't miss, surely. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. Well, he's given a corner, the referee.